It was a mild Tuesday, but of course we are tracking the potential for a snowy coastal storm as we go into the weekend here. Here are our headlines. Wednesday into Thursday, dry but cold. Temperatures below freezing on Wednesday, just around freezing on our Thursday, and we'll have a very cold Thursday morning. Friday's going to be dry during the day, but snow does develop at night, and that's going to be round 1 of 2 here, as we do have to talk about this snowy nor'easter, and we do have a couple of scenarios at play here. Here's a look at what's happening. The jet stream, the river of air that separates two air masses, will be to our south. The low pressure system rides up the jet stream from the deep south to the northeast, and yes, we're talking about a nor'easter with possibly substantial impacts. Temperatures today, turning back to what happened, were above average here, just around the average of 43, but above slightly here. But we go back to the freezer on Wednesday and we stay cold as we finish out the week here. So for tonight, lows will be in the upper teens inland, around 20 at the coast, wind chills around 10. Here's a look at our wind chills as we go into our Wednesday morning, around 10 degrees in Vineland, 9 in Toms River, and we really only get up to around 20 degrees during the middle of the day. So you want the hat, the jacket, the scarves, and make sure to take your pets inside too to keep them warm. So here's our morning forecast. Temperatures not really budging much on that northwesterly wind. You're going to want to dress in layers throughout the day. Highs are about 15 degrees below average for this time of the year, and this is impressive here. Single digits in Woodbine, 7 degrees there. Warmer at the coast. Use that term loosely, but a little bit warmer at the coast, 17 in Sea Isle, 6 in Vineland here. This is probably going to be our coldest night of the year for the inland folks. I think we've seen colder at the shore, but still a chilly night either way. Then for Thursday, right up to freezing here. Sunshine does a little bit to warm us up to around 32 degrees. That south wind will also help as well. So let's talk about this storm on Saturday. Today, we said that the storm is on here, and I can tell you what's going to fall as well, and that's going to be mostly snow. The snow map will come out tomorrow during the afternoon or evening. Here's our fight for snow, and you've probably been seeing me on social media posting about this here. Two scenarios at play, both definitely bring snow here. It's just, are we talking about a substantial storm, something like January 3rd of this year, or probably more than likely January of 2018, where we saw 12 to 18 inches for most of the coast? Or are we talking something like January 7th, where it was a good snowfall, and yes, it was plowable, but wasn't anything significant? Here are our ensemble members. That's one computer model run slightly differently to give you a range of scenarios. There's a slight chance we're talking about a major storm, but snow mixing in with rain and sleet. I don't really see that happening. I think it's either one of these two. Storm stays pretty far out to sea, and it's mainly a New England storm, though we would be talking about some snow at the coast. That's that January 7th kind of storm. This one in the middle here would be cashing in for the shore and the Parkway corridor, and even places like Hamilton and Jackson would see a significant snowfall as well. This is scenario 1 that I'm talking about. Scenario 2 is further out to sea, where Philadelphia could be talking about nothing, and we could be talking about snow at the coast. Wind gusts are going to be dependent on the scenario here. Here's that closer to sea or closer to land forecast for you. 48 gusts in Toms River, pretty much 50 plus for a period of time at the shore. Power outages and tree damage do threaten. In storm scenario 2, gusts are more in the 40s. That's pretty good for a nor'easter, but nothing significant. That's not high end. I think it would just be breezy with blowing and drifting snow either way, whether it's scenario 1 or 2, but this one, we wouldn't really be talking about the highest likelihood of power outages. We have to talk about coastal flooding as well here, because the coastal flooding forecasts are dependent upon the track. If we're far out to sea, we're talking about just some snow along the coast, then we're talking about just near flood stage. But if we do get that scenario 1 that I was saying, where that track is a little bit closer to the coast, maybe it sits just south of Cape Cod or Rhode Island, well, then we're talking about moderate flood stage with your Saturday morning high tide. Here's a look at our inland 7-day forecast. Again, dry for Wednesday and Thursday. Temperatures well below average, and a very cold night on our Wednesday night. Friday's going to be 38 degrees for our high. It's a dry day. Light snow during the evening. Don't be surprised if we get a little bit of a break as we go in between the storm systems. We'll get you the timing on that as we go into either Wednesday PM or early Thursday. Saturday, at this point in time, does look to be a snowstorm for us. We'll go red mode for the coast because we have the coastal flooding, and you're going to see the highest snow from this either way. And then as we go on the backside of it, Cold on Monday as well as Sunday, and then we start to warm up for Tuesday. I think we're going to get some 50s as we get towards the end of last week. Here's our South Jersey Snowfall contest. 14.6 inches of snow fell at our contest site in Lower Township, where you can win a Visa gift card and a basket of skincare products from Exit Zero Skincare in West Cape May. It's possible Victor could be winning because he would be the last one standing with this, but we have plenty of time to determine snowfall totals. For the latest in South Jersey weather, you can follow me on social media or come back to our website, pressofac.com/weather.